It's a wonderful, strange mix of the horror, comedy, and fantasy. Maybe only you could come up with. So could you talk about the genesis? I know it's based upon the book, but it's quite different from the book, I heard.
Yeah, the book is very dark, and the book has, the book doesn't have the level of humour that the film has, and also the book doesn't include an imaginary Hitler friend. But I'm always interested in making something that feels different and unique, and feels true to me and my sensibility. So I think I'm known for making stuff that's often funny, but has something deeper to say about the human condition, and has like a lot of heart, and has heartbreak, and I think that's really like what life is for me. Is a series. It's a blend of funny moments and heartbreaking moments and tragic moments and angry moments, and that's what it is to be alive, is to experience all of these emotions all the time, and that's why I like to make a film that tries to bring all of those emotions all together.
So were you nervous? I mean, after finishing the script, maybe because the Holocaust is not funny matter at all, and maybe some people might take it wrong.
Yeah, for sure. I was never nervous or fearful. I just knew that there would be people who would, whose attitude is that you can't use comedy when you're dealing with the subject matter. On the one hand, I can see where they're coming from, and on the other hand, I disagree because, we're not making light of the Holocaust. We're not making light of the events of the Holocaust. We're making light of the ridiculousness of the Nazi regime, and we're poking fun at Nazis, and we're poking fun at the folly of war as well. If anything, we're championing the, young people, and and this girl who's living in the attic. She's like one of the strongest characters in the film. So if anything, we're championing peace and love and all those things that the Beatles sang about.
Your film is consistent with your sense of humor, but where does this come from?
My sense of humor comes from New Zealand, I guess, first and foremost. It's something that we developed there years and years ago, and it's a mixture of just being bored and needing something to laugh at, and coming up with our own style of joke telling, and it's very much influenced by UK comedy and American comedy, but somehow I think it's more observational because we are on the outside, and we can look at places like America or Europe, and we can make some keen observations which are funny based on being a step away.
Did you have the imaginary friend when you were a child?
No, I didn't have it. No, I don't know. I had a lot of books, so I guess I had lots of imaginary friends by reading books.
And lastly, so are you still working on the Akira, or it's...
Right, it's been pushed for like a year or two because when we were developing it, we had to push the start date because we were still working on the script. But then that meant that it would overlap onto Thor, and so we had to move it to after Thor.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing your take on Akira, so looking forward
Thanks.
to it. Thank you very much for your time.